Hey,
Hello.
sorry. Are you already streaming?
Just unmuted it. We just went
He
live.
hasn't. Yeah. He hasn't
Okay.
said his. He hasn't announced anything yet.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the factory. The remodel is underway,
Yay.
and we are hopefully going to be slightly less glitchy.
Yes, that is the idea.
But
By the way, Gecko, if you will come to the ma'am for a moment, we have scanned the second hard drive.
all right, I will come to the ma'am for a quick moment.
you're funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Iron alloy ingot, copper, and iron. It makes
Two of each ore
two of
equals
each
5
ore
ingots.
equals 5 ingots. I don't know if that's good or not.
I don't know either.
What's a crystal beacon? Will be
Uh,
likely removed in a future update.
Beacons you place and you can name them like waypoints, basically.
Oh, okay. Well, since it's tagged as being potentially removed in a future update, I guess we shouldn't go with that one.
Probably. You can just pick one,
I'll
whether
go for
you
the
end up using
quartz.
it or not.
I'll get the quartz because it's just quartz and water,
Okay.
and that it gives us extra quartz things like 5.
With that, I can research pillberries.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick.
Multi, are you loading in? Multi,
Yep.
are you loading in?
I think I'm already in.
Oh, hey, yeah. I do see a name. Okay, yeah, I see your name.
I'm in the middle of nowhere. Classic me, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if you're off that direction, you're not too far away. We spent like an entire stream running around in that area, and then we made our way back in less than 30 minutes. Hopefully you're not terribly... Anyway, I'm gonna get back on setting up
I see
these...
the space elevator, so I don't think I'm that far away.
Alright. So, as far as numbers go, yes, Multi, this would be a good question for you. We have 3 belts of iron ingots and 1 belt of steel thus far. I have the steel making into pipes and beams, just basically 1 constructor of each, with the 1 belt split between them. I have 3 iron belts, with the idea being I was going to split the 3 belts between 3 separate constructors. Or between 9 different constructors. My question is, are we going to need 3 constructors worth of rods?
You're gonna laugh at me, but that might be a better question to ask Geo.
Well, Geo isn't here.
Well,
So,
I would say just start out with what you can and then go from there. I mean, that's kind of my philosophy. If you need more, make more.
yeah, well, the thing is that I'm trying to split up rods evenly between or saying, do we need... Because the main idea behind the rods is we need it for screws, and we're going to need 1 billion screws. So I guess my real question is, do I want, like, 3 constructors making rods just for rods, or just make it 2, and then we make the other 4 rod constructors just feeding straight into screw production?
I don't think it's a bad idea to have 4 going straight into screws because me and you both know you'll need a ton of screws.
Yeah, we need a ton of screws, and since we have Mark II conveyors opened up, I do want to get a lot of reinforced plates going as quickly as possible. So yeah, okay, we'll do that
Did
then.
they add a way to shoot these bugs and kill them?
We do have the rebar guns.
Kill the spawners?
Like the bee thing, those bee spawners.
Yeah, just break the pod. Destroy the pod.
Okay.
I destroy it every time, but yeah. You can destroy the base where they're coming out of, the pod they come out of. You just kill it like it's an animal, basically.
Sure. Thanks.
Oh, is he that close? Is multi close enough
for
where
the knowledge,
he
but
could? Oh,
I'm not far away.
okay.
I just went up to grab some copper and steel that was up on a bluff.
5. I need struck. Done. You weren't here when we built the Giga platforms. Were you, Multi?
No.
I got a couple conveyors I built that I was at last time that are still here, but that's about it. I make sure I'm not in the way at least.
All right. Logistics and sure. One splitter. Spot for that. Spot splitter here.
I'm really liking the extra equipment slots.
Yes, I did make sure I put some research into those.
Thank you very much.
We were getting ready to start doing a lot of remodeling, and that meant that we were going to need a ton of backpack space. All right. That worked out pretty well. That's weird. I mean, overlapping clearances, clipping warning, but I don't see any clipping. Whatever. Alright, this seems to be a bug.
Oh, I found a tunnel I recognize. With that, the fact that I recognize this tunnel means I know where quartz is.
Oh, cool.
In that direction.
But we do have quartz nearby.
Yeah, I'm not that far off. I know of this place that I found at some point. And eventually, at some point, I even, in a single-player world, set up a truck setup going to there and back. And I just found that exact tunnel.
Hmm.
It's a spot that has 2 quartz nodes on it.
Okay.
So if we want that location later, it's not that far away. So I ran off to collect extra barrel nuts, in case you're wondering.
Okay.
for the protein inhalers.
Okay. I'm busy setting up all of the iron rod manufacturers, and then I will start switching from... I will be putting down 4 more constructors, and we'll be making most of our rods into screws, because
Okay.
none of us are under any illusions that we're not going to need about 12 billion D-thousand screws.
That is for sure. The further you get, the more you need. It's annoying.
Yeah.
What's sad is that's actually realistic.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, for example, I thought I was gonna make a rebar gun over here, but apparently I need 100 screws.
We've got a container up there that has several... a
Billion.
ton of stacks in there. It's over by the steel mill. Or the
Alright.
foundry.
I don't feel like walking back over there. I'll just use some rods.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
And are you at our base?
The fringes of it.
Okay. Are you like down by the water pumps or something? Are you out by the coal
I was
moats?
probably making a slightly separate base.
I'm near your coal mines. On the hill.
Oh, okay. Okay, yes, that's a ways out. I've been
Well-
told by a guy he found the edge of the world map and tragically died out there.
I've died several times, and I built a rail about halfway around the world. It was on Geo's server where I built the world rail, though. You do die a lot building on the edge of the world, though. You're entirely correct.
Yeah. Well, he was trying to make a cannon to launch him from one end of the world to the other end of the world, and pointed it the wrong direction by accident.
Ooh.
So shot himself way off the edge of the world. But it
You can
spawned
get away with that
his...
to some extent, but you
It
can't
spawned-
get too far.
Well, it spawned his inventory crate on a rock just off the edge of the death zone.
Oh no.
So he couldn't get down there and get his stuff back. Which was really quite sad.
Can't say it isn't unexpected, though. I lost a lot of stuff building that. Thankfully, I borrowed some stuff from Geo, so I didn't lose too much.
Yeah, they'd be like, hang on, let me check the spreadsheets. That's about 15 seconds worth of... not that much.
Yeah, pretty much. Geo does some amazing builds.
Well, I mean, we told you... Well, I think you actually played with us in Factorio when we did the Trump wall map.
Oh, yeah,
We-
yeah. I remember that.
We literally built a giant wall around our factory. With the intent of keeping biters and spitters out.
Yeah.
We called
worked
it
for a
the
while.
Trump. We called it the Trump wall. And although it did hold, eventually the reality of it did boil down to the fact that literally every ounce of resources that we were collecting was going purely into defending the wall.
Right.
Which was why on the next round, we didn't do that again. We did a rail world. And, monster respawning was turned off. Didn't
I'd
turn
say
monsters... We couldn't turn monsters off completely at the time, but we did turn off the respawn mechanics. And, we did everything by train.
I have to say, grenade training was one of my favorite things to do in that game.
Yep. Yep, the old war trains.
Yep. Thanks for the tip about the rebar gun, by the way. It's made this place a lot more habitable. If you want to come and visit, you should instantly die now.
Nice. We also have
Kind of
the...
a problem.
If you're also sick and tired of the stun gun being pathetically anemic like it is, we also have the Xenobasher available. Is the next melee weapon upgrade.
Gotcha. Trying to see if I can shoot a bug out of the air. Yes, I can.
Good luck. You can, but I tend to find the weapons are not overly as accurate as I would like them to be.
Well, I'm betting I won't have the same luck twice, but I got him on the first shot, so. Betting the next time I try it'll turn out miserable.
Alright. Now have production all the way up to screws fully running.
Hey, Gecko, got something for you.
Well, no matter what, I'm pretty sure we all have a screw loose.
There, they're tiny, but right there.
Oh. Oh, hey,
Okay.
medicinal inhalers. I think this is what I huff when I fall off of the platform.
I
And
mean,
it fixes my
something
broken
like that.
legs. It fixes my broken legs.
Yeah, something along those lines. That you have.
I mean, called an inhaler.
Well, I can't say inhalers aren't life-giving. I've known
It's a
some people with
medicinal
asthma.
inhaler. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You inhale inhalers, right?
Yes,
They
dear.
do save lives.
Yes, dear. Whatever you say.
Got that tone again, Multi.
I'm pretty sure you have a full understanding of this. It's just called marriage, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, but what if I pretend I
See,
don't?
the good news is y'all probably have central heating and the couch is comfortable.
True.
See, my couch has dog hair on it, so, and I'm allergic to dogs, so I think you still win this one, Gecko.
True. I don't have a couch covered in dog hair at any rate.
See, that's already a win. Now, as to keep the bed warm, I mean, that's between you two. I can't help with that problem. That's not in my contract.
Not in your
I don't have-
contract.
Which I don't have, but you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is the unwritten part of the contract, you know, every marriage contract, you know, the part where we're always wrong.
Yep. I'm aware of that one.
Okay.
Two conditions: wrong or not wrong yet.
You shouldn't even have to break out the whips and chains. You learn quick.
Well, I had a good teacher. My father was quick to warn me about that. Now you have two stances in an argument: wrong and not wrong yet. That's all you're allowed.
All right. Adjust my monitor a little bit. There we go. Kind of dropped the mattress on my bed or on my monitors earlier by accident.
You're doing weightlifting?
I mean, for me, that's weightlifting. It was pretty painful, but you know, normal people probably not. No, we had to put a new frame together. Catherine's been saving up all these little points she gets off of Amazon to get some things we wanted.
Okay.
It's been a tight time for finances, but my wife is very, very good at couponing.
Oh, okay.
So she found some way to buy things on Amazon and get like points back for it or something. So she bought a new bed frame that she wanted.
Good.
Yep. I have to say I'm a fan of, you know, not spending all the money.
I'm a big fan of not spending money too, but sometimes I have to.
Hey, the rebar gun works underwater, just so you know.
Makes sense.
But now I can't get what I shot.
Yeah, that's
There's a
so
jetpack
sad.
under the water.
All right, I now have all 4 sets of screws going into a storage container. They can start accumulating there.
Okay. I just found a jetpack.
You found a jetpack?
Yeah, the monster didn't have a jetpack, but when it dived under the water and died under the water, it spawned a jetpack.
That's weird.
Lady, are you crashing?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
I
frozen.
blame the jetpack.
How'd you know? Did it kick me?
yeah. It said you left the game.
I'm liking the new video card.
That's good. I'm wondering if there was some kind of like weird hardware shenanigans going on, because the card that you have, you got an RTX 2060, right?
Yeah, RTX 2060, but it's got a 12 gig RAM cache.
Yeah, yours has 12 gigs. Mine had 6 gigs when I bought it, but now that there have been some driver updates, some games now register it as having 8.
That's just weird.
Which leaves me a little confused as to what exactly was going on.
I mean, it probably has 6, but if it thinks there's 2 extra, that could be part of your problem.
Well, there's another part of it, another part to that equation that could be what's going on. Is that it was designed to have 12, but there was some kind of fault that prevented half of it from actually registering. And then with driver updates, there's another circuit path that was found and activated that has brought another 2 gigs online. But it might be slower than the other 6, I don't know. Have screws
Over here,
going.
even a few pets for you.
I've considered getting a new graphics card upgrade, but I think I'm going to wait for the new Intel line.
Well, I wasn't really wanting to buy a new card at all, but it got to the point I couldn't do a lot of things. I started playing with that AI rendering, and that's been a lot of fun. But I quickly found out 4 gigs of RAM is about enough to generate a 300 by 300 pixel image, and everything else, just hang it up.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not going to cut it, because I'm trying to make graphics to do some games and stuff, so... I can generate a 1024 by 1024 with a 12 gig card. And then it still eats all the RAM at that point, if I go much past that.
Yeah.
But I come to find out, though, honestly, 768 or 512 are kind of your best bet unless you're trying to make, like, a group scene of, like, a whole family eating, like, a picnic or something.
Yeah.
It just doesn't... It's a waste to try and do otherwise.
Well,
Because
if you
a lot
think
of the renders are based on 512 by 512.
Yeah, and also there are not very many places where a texture above 512 or 512 is going to be anything other than just a complete waste of rendering time.
That's true.
Like, there are a bunch of, like, was it, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 released some patch that put its install size over 375 gigs. And it was a texture update. And I'm sitting there going, the problem is it was this massive texture update that really increased the facial details on the character models. And I go, well, that's really great detail increases, for something you're never going to see because it's first person.
Yeah, all you're going to do is shoot someone in the face. You don't care about how their face looks.
Yeah, you don't really care about how well detailed their eyebrows are when you're shooting at them, but also the whole game, people are going to be wearing, like, helmets and goggles and things like that the whole time, so you're never even going to see it anyway.
Well, that's like the model I downloaded when I was trying to build a game with Unreal. They give you this default model that unless you had, like, a $3,000 video card, the whole game crawls to just absolutely dirt.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a really nice, amazingly looking detailed model from head to toe. I mean, the clothing looked real when the character took 2 steps, even though it took about 5 minutes for that to work.
Come on.
It did look very realistic. It's just, at what point is it, I don't care, because nothing works now.
Yeah.
What was that? Hold on.
So it kind of defeats the purpose, you know? Oh, I walked all the way back here. Alright.
There we go.
All right. I'm trying to remember what I was gonna be doing next.
Finally. Rid of you.
I just need like 10 copper.
Well, I guess I can't pick up that carapace because it's being annoying and it's kind of glitched out on top of limestone, and it'll only let me harvest the limestone and not pick up the dropped carapace. Oh well. It's just one piece. I can deal.
Okay, well there's copper sheets, so I'm in the right area. There we are. I just need a few copper ingots, that's it.
All right. Want to take a look over here at the Giga platform while you're here at the main base?
Sure, but I only see Lady on the map. So I have no idea where that is.
I see where you're at. I'm coming up.
Okay.
Hey
That's the
there.
problem I was having the other day. I'm
Yeah.
not having it today though. Okay.
Hi there.
Hi. Oh!
Bye. You do have the
How did I not die?
you have the mechanical legs, right?
No, I
No?
just got lucky.
I was pretty sure you needed the mechanical legs in order to survive that fall.
I have a jetpack, but I don't think it has any fuel. Oh. Yeah, I found a random jetpack. That's cool. Alright, let me eat some crunchies, and I guess I'll check it out later. It's gonna take me a
Hold
on,
on.
hold
Where
on.
is this? No, you will not.
Here, come with me. I'm coming to you.
You give him one of the protein inhalers. You have 4. I'll give you another.
I'm good.
No.
I'm just, you know, down.
Don't.
Where are you? Hey.
Hi.
Let's see. Here you go. Here. Have some healing. Right there.
Oh. There we go. Oh, friendly fire's not off.
We don't
No.
do a ton of damage to each other.
It was kind of cool to see us knock each other down, though.
Yeah, it was. All right,
I think
so
I see your platform.
over here's
I
the.
can
This is the
see how
second
big it is
floor.
from down here.
This is the second. No, this is just the second floor, though. There's one above. Have you heard they're doing an engine upgrade on this game? They're going to be upgrading it to from Unreal 4 to Unreal 5.
Cool.
Can't wait for the performance on it to tank even more when they try and release even more textures.
I mean, if it's done right, it's great. I've actually been switching more and more to Godot lately.
Yeah.
And,
I actually saw a thing on the on subreddit, or on a subreddit. Godot had reposted a tweet from I think it was Focus Entertainment. They said, "Does Godot support Linux? Because we've had a lot of our developers are having trouble porting Unreal and Unity games to Linux." And they were like, "It just feels good to be good, I guess." Because Godot supported Linux from the start.
yep. I've been building a world generator. It's got fairly far along, but there's still things to do in it. And I made it so it exports to RenPy, and I've started writing exports to Godot. But that's kind of the problem I've ran into is API-wise, it's not hard to write things into RenPy, but it's not as easy API-wise with other engines.
Yeah.
I mean, there's ways to do it, but that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm not interested in porting it all to engines that aren't completely open source at this point, because it's just not worth the effort anymore.
Yeah.
When there's so many open source engines out there that are in development or are pretty darn good in some cases already.
Yeah.
Why would I burn my time, you know? All right, I like it. That's cool, man.
So, yeah, this is kind of the starting zone of it all. Let's see the odds.
Y'all have made a lot of progress.
Yep. We're working on it.
I don't see my jetpack fuel though.
Uh-huh. You're not at the fuel stage.
Oh, well, here. Let me give this to you all then, because I don't really have a use for this. It's just taking up an inventory slot.
There's some chests over there if you want to stick it in one of them.
Alright, not sure where that's at, but there's a box over here with 200 rods, and I just...
There's some random ones by the hub.
Yeah, there's some ones that we literally just
by
used
the
for.
space elevator?
No, by the main hub.
Well, yeah, I mean, so depends on how close you mean, but yeah.
Okay, I'm closer to the space elevator.
Okay.
Is the rotor
Just
production
trying to
still
find
up there?
someplace y'all can grab it if you want it, you know?
Trying to recall, do we have rotor production happening yet? Production.
Not anymore.
Great. Okay. Well, I guess that's gonna be.
If you need me to come over there and work on something, you just let me know, okay?
Can you bring copper over this way?
I can. What do you mean? Are you asking me to just fetch a stack of thing for you, or are you actually asking me to
We're gonna need
work
a
on
belt.
production of something?
We need a belt.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, there's a jetpack over here whenever y'all need it.
All right. Thank you.
I got it out
Alright.
of the random underwater monster I killed, of all things.
All right. Tell you what. Can you just give me a minute?
Right. I'm
Peppa
busy
Pig got
making
lost.
a
No, Peppa Pig got eaten with a side of bacon. I didn't throw away Peppa Pig. Our daughter would attack me. Sorry, sidebar. Sorry about that. Thought I had the mic muted.
You're fine.
You're fine. Distractions like that are never dull.
I don't know. The thousandth time you tell a kid something and they don't listen, it's not quite exciting anymore.
Well, I mean that's the case even
But
for
it's
adults.
That doesn't make it fun.
Okay.
Sure, it's not fun when the child, screams because they're don't want to sit in the spot that you tell them to sit. But we have to do it anyway. That's totally not something that actually happened, really.
There's a random geyser. That's kind of cool.
All right.
Okay. Now I gotta try and find my way back to my house. I have no idea. There it is. Yeah. Sorry.
What all is needed for rotors? Rods and screws. Okay.
Always screws. Everything needs screws.
Rods and screws, but I can't do assembler to make the rotors until I have the rotors. All right, I'm going to be.
I'm back. I was working on the concrete belt. Anyway. Okay. First, show me where I'm supposed to send it to.
I have a vertical thing over. Kind of.
They say here, but I don't know where here is.
By the edge of the platform, going down.
Oh, way over there.
Right here. This way we can. This way it leaves us more. It leaves us room to be able to expand iron and steel transportation going down.
Okay.
And I do have a belt hole here.
Okay.
Okay.
You can pack it over however your heart desires. You just
I got it. I'm looking. Give me a minute.
right. I have plenty of screws. I'm gonna start just weighing down. It's time to, put something down on my left click button and just let it sit for a bit while I make about, I don't know, 17 billion rotors so I can start getting assemblers put together.
You don't need a lot of those at all.
Okay, so what exactly is it that we're making up here? The Phase 2 space elevator objective. I remember how much work we put into accomplishing Phase 1, the Phase 1 objective, and then it was like, we launched the thing into space, and it's immediately like, yeah, you remember all that work you put into those 30 smart platings? Now you need 500 of them. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Yep. This is one of those games where at some point you just set it and forget it. You get everything set up and then you come back tomorrow.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, what do you need specifically? You said copper. Do you need ingots? Do you need copper? What?
Ingots would be best. That way I can manufacture it into whatever I need down below.
So, are you wanting to just remove the things that are currently producing over here copper and send it all there instead? Or what are you asking me to do?
Yeah, I think that would be best if we just remove the.
All right.
We can leave
All I need to know.
we can leave the containers for now.
Yeah, obviously I'm not going to remove those. I'm not going to have my inventory filled with copper wire.
Oh my gosh, we have a full storage container of wiring. Both types.
Yes, I'm not going to touch that. They can keep both. No thanks.
There's a lot of stuff in that. Okay, time to head down again. I have noticed, though, I can fall to this upper platform straight from the top and take no damage. So...
Where's the fun in that?
legs.
Legs.
That's the fun.
But I thought everybody wanted their legs broken. That's why.
I don't know if that's actually like an answer you were looking for, but it's the one I gave. So.
I mean, there's 2 more coal mines right over there too. Probably what I'll do.
Okay.
That is way too close. I'd never get the conveyor belts to behave nicely.
That's what everybody wants to do, just shoot random rebar bolts into the local wildlife.
Sure, that would be the case if you asked ladies' brothers. Do it all day long.
Got him. Alright. Wrong area. There we are. Yeah, I think the last one I played, I ended up making computers at the side base and sent them over to the main base.
Hmm.
That was tricky. I mean, everybody needed the computers, so nobody was upset, but you know. No, I'll have to wait and see what everybody needs. Time goes on. New map marker.
So, how many smelters would be ideal to send have one miner go to?
Well, I have the iron ones are currently set to 3. One miner to 3 smelters.
Okay.
And they are all set. The lines are all saturated, so I think that seems to be a pretty
Three
comfortable.
seems to be around what I would normally do, so I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah. All right. Go first. First run of our screws being used. It takes a lot of screws to make a rotor.
Yeah.
This game always makes us feel like we have a screw loose somewhere.
Definitely.
Uh,
I fully agree on that. All the screws loose all the time, everywhere. Multi, well, I remember, like, you know, this used to be a thing I used to dream about, and now that there are claims that it can be done, I roll my eyes at the idea. What do you think of games where you're told that it's a game where you'll literally be allowed to do anything?
I think unless somebody else besides, if anybody but me tells you that, they're probably lying.
Yeah, well, the first thing I always think whenever that comes up anymore is I always think, well, you'd better be able to make a darned appealing deck of solitaire cards and be ready for people to pay $80 for your deck of cards and then just blow blow 17,000 hours in the game just playing solitaire or something like that. If you really do encourage doing anything.
I mean, I think the games that come close to truly giving that kind of a feeling and that kind of play is gonna be those games that simulate an entire world. I think Dwarf Fortress, and there's a game I've never played, but I've heard a lot about. It's called Shenmue.
Oh,
But apparently they did so terrible in the mini games, the game became pretty hated. Because you
yes.
had to go through like 200 hours of mini games to get through like one key part of the game. You couldn't actually finish the game until you spent like some ridiculous amount of time playing this mini game. That's what you
Yeah.
always hear about. But they actually made it so kind of like, you know how before Skyrim was a thing, you know, they had it where every character in the game had a different schedule. So like Monday at 2, this character was at the gym, and Monday at 3 they were working, and then if it was the fourth Thursday of the month, then they were visiting their mother instead of working that day or going to the gym. Like they actually did that kind of stuff in Shenmue. So I
Yeah.
think the games that come the closest to providing like a world realism is games like Shenmue or Skyrim. And you can do a lot of stuff in those games, but you still can't, blow up an entire house and then just decide you're going to put a new house there. And that's kind of where like the line becomes a little more like convoluted, is because you kind of have to choose your genre at some point, because although you would love to have a game that does everything, it's just a matter of, does like anybody have a computer that can handle a game that can literally do anything?
Yeah.
Because you end up being like Minecraft for 7 days, and then, well, what
Your
else do you
Minecraft for
have? What
7
else can you
days.
do? Huh?
Your Minecraft for 7 days. What's your unique selling point? Because we already have those games and we can play those games and we like playing those.
Exactly.
What have you got
You know,
that's supposed to pull me away?
Yep. Our factory building games. I mean, you've got Factorio, you've got Satisfactory. Two best factory building games I've ever played.
Yeah.
You know?
Same.
Now there are other ones out there that are fun, but they have their gimmick, They have their
Yeah.
fun that they bring to them, but they're never going to be like, honestly, the odds of them being a good enough factory game to say they're better than Factorio or better than Satisfactory, that's pretty far reach.
That's a hard line to beat.
Right, and I mean, and that's kind of one of those things that's made it to where I've stopped making and started making a bunch of different games over time, because, well, I think this game will be awesome and cool and whatever, and then I get, 2/3 done with it, and then somebody's already built something better.
Yeah, that's always the worst feeling.
Well, I mean, I still enjoy playing the game they've made, so I can't say it's the worst. Is it a little, disappointing? Sure. But
Yeah.
I'm done.
that's kind of why I went with the approach of building a world generator first. Because if I'm going to make something that already exists and shiny it up, I might as well make something
To help you
that's
along.
of a scale to make it to where I enjoy it. If I don't enjoy playing it, then I've already done something wrong.
Yeah. I mean,
And
it's
I've
been
noticed that. Go ahead, sorry.
it's been a thing that a critic I've been following who he's a video games critic, but he is also a video games maker. Like he has made
Developer.
a developer. Yeah, he's made and shipped a commercial game. He has also done a bunch of little freebie games. And there's a Japanese developer who Shinji Mikami. He's kind of like low down on the spectrum of like iconic video game developers when compared to people like Shigeru Miyamoto, who's like the head of Nintendo, or like Hideo Kojima, who did all the Metal Gear stuff. His name is not as well known, or doesn't seem to be as well known, but he's been in the field for as long as those guys have, if not longer.
Yeah, and that's kind of the things one of the things I've been thinking about too is, unless you make something that is legendary in one way, shape, or form or another, at this point, because so many people are developing good video games, and because the process is so much easier than it was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That unless you make something that's truly of legend, then you're not gonna make a living doing it.
Well, you want to know some of the games that Shinji Mikami is like. He has his name on, and they're big known games, but no one even realized he was on them. Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 4.
Huh. Kind of a strange gap.
He made Resident Evil 1, and then when they went to go make Resident Evil 2, he left and went to go work on some other project. Like, looking at all the different projects in his career portfolio, basically, it was pretty much all just, he made his he made like a weird, a very weird, very strange, unique title, and then he was done. He moved on to something else,
Huh.
and then they brought him back for Resident Evil 4, which I mean, it has the original Resident Evil 4 has so little connective tissue between it and any other Resident Evil game. Like, it is basically a different game entirely.
Can I intervene for a second?
Sure.
You have copper. It's full of copper ingots and everything, so it's ready for whenever you are.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm busy trying to get reinforced plates going.
Okay, where's our...
Do we have anything that really... Guess we don't really need pipeline stuff automated as of yet. We're not doing that much with pipes.
Plates. I'm gonna...
Okay, yeah, I think we kind of have the... I think I'm safe in thinking we have enough. No, I don't, actually no. I don't know if we have enough of the basic stuff going. Like, I have rotors and I have reinforced plates making. Guess I need to look at these other crafting recipes. How do I look at the crafting recipes on the objectives? Work when I hover? No, just have to go back up.
Okay. Okay, so because of the angle because of the direction the first concrete setup is coming from, there is now a second container on top of the original concrete container that is being filled with concrete, just from a different direction.
Okay.
It's literally coming from literally exact opposite directions. So it would be too annoying to merge them, so I'm just not going to try to merge them.
Okay.
Unless we, like, removed the container and turned it sideways, but that would be more in the way. So, 2 containers instead.
Well, I kind of always wanted to do kind of like Dwarf Fortress and make an entire world simulated, if that makes sense. So that's kind of the direction I'm going at this point. Is kind of like do what I absolutely want to do, or just kind of hang it up.
So, I've got a question. It's what our next milestone to select is. We have jump pads, or we can do vehicular transport.
Neither one of those sounds bad, honestly. I mean, you only end up using jump pads a little bit until you get trains, though.
Launch pads, I mean, whoops. Jump pads are more of an entertainment early on, in my opinion. But trucks you can set up to pick up and deliver completely automatically.
All right.
You know, I'll concur with Lady on that. My vote goes to trucks.
So I would say trucks.
All right. Vehicular transport it is, and I can already provide some of the resources. So I have a ton of this stuff on me already. I happen to know.
Sorry.
Happen to know where I can get some more too.
Okay.
Whee!
It's beginning to look a lot like truckness. On every boring commercial.
He thinks you speak from a bit of experience.
I would never say there's too many commercials on TV some days. Except every day.
Uh-oh. Right. Oh.
Hi, I am here to deliver things for you.
Okay, well, kind of.
Here.
Give me a second. I can photo. Ah.
There you go. Left it. It's in a box.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Oh.
No, it's fine. Those are for you.
I very nearly just threw myself into the abyss.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I will definitely take some medical inhalers.
You're welcome. I'm actually also over here to collect more barrel notes.
All right.
Well, there's some right over here usually.
Yeah, I know, that's why I'm over
Got
here.
Launching the supplies.
Long-range transportation.
They mostly
as
grow
well
in the
as the
deserty
construction
areas.
of outposts is now encouraged. Vehicle stations
I don't have
built
any
in
goods to deliver
functionality
back to the main
refuel
base yet,
and
but I'm
restock
working
or
on it.
collect
They're about 10 barrel nuts per inhaler, so you know, any extra barrel nuts that you later, if you come back, if you do some exploring and stuff, just collect every barrel nut you see. Is all I'm trying to say.
I was checking to see if I had any. Usually I got a few in my pocket. I do
Okay.
not this time.
That's fine.
All right,
Anyway.
I'll collect barrel nuts.
All right. Next.
Cherry is good for it. So.
Next milestone.
Hmm.
Do we want hypertubes?
Hypertubes.
Hypertubes. I'm agree with him on that one.
Actually, I think first we need to do advanced steel production, because in order
yeah.
in order to get hypertubes, we need encased industrial beams.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Do that first,
So-
then that.
You got me all excited for nothing, Gecko.
Uh,
Just build my hopes up just to dash them so well, sir.
I'm told I'm good at that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, so I'm just gonna own the sorrow, suffering. Just gonna own it.
I think my primary export to the main base to start with is going to be 300 megawatts of power.
But you want to hear something funny about the open source world?
Sure.
There's been a big fight against John Deere lately, about John Deere having serialized parts on all of their tractors.
Go that way.
Okay.
Basically, it requires that whenever a farmer does a repair on a tractor, a technician from John Deere has to come out and clear the fault code on the software, or the tractor will accept the new part. And they've been this software is not available to anybody other than the whitelisted dealerships within John Deere.
Yeah, I
And,
bet that took somebody 6 months to start cracking it.
well, here's the thing. They are demanding that the software be made available, but lobbyists have been twisting the demand and saying that what is wanted is the source code, and that is very dangerous. Well, a quick dive into the files of people that did get a hold of cracked versions of the software, and guess what they found?
What?
The entire core of the software is built on GPS licensed or GPL licensed core functionality.
Ah.
So as we are both familiar with the license terms of the GPL, the source code is supposed to be made freely available to distribute and modify.
Yep.
So it's
That's
like,
a
well,
lawsuit.
before we didn't care about the source code, but we do now. All I can think is just light them up. Set them on
Somebody's
fire.
gonna get a nasty lawsuit over that one.
I mean, I certainly hope so.
Well, from just that running around just for that long, I got 70 barrel nuts.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
That's enough for another 7 inhalers.
Nice. Well, I'll keep collecting
Alright.
them on over here.
All right, the pod
Yeah,
is...
I can do 10 per each, so that's kind of a lot.
Okay.
All right, so we now have the pod has now returned, so we can start loading up the parts for the next milestone.
Sounds good.
Got the concrete. I've got the tubes.
We have more than enough wire.
I'm
over
gonna
there.
go load up, start loading up on wire. Yeah, we've got a couple rolls of wire in stock. I think we'll be okay with that.
Yeah, a couple. Couple billion, maybe.
Did you hear our conversation about that earlier, Multi?
1,000.
We've got a full storage a storage container completely full of stacks of copper wire. It's
What
just
did you have? Sorry.
completely full. So the 1,500 copper needed to do this particular milestone doesn't exactly put a damper on.
Okay. Yeah, the inhalers take the protein and the barrel nuts. It's only 1 protein and 10 barrel nuts. It's kind of funny because we have so much of the protein, like alien protein, that like it's a little silly. We have, even after making all these inhalers, we have 31 protein left, and we have even more animal drops left to make more.
Yeah, I know. We there was a point when we unintentionally did a lot of grinding on that.
Well, we were running around collecting, so yeah.
Yeah, and we were getting attacked every which way.
Yeah. Yeah. Did we take the sink down? I think we took the sink down.
I set the sink up over near the I think I have the quartz just pumping straight into it.
Well, I know we had that originally, but I think that was over there, and it's not there anymore.
We had one over by the space elevator, but I set up the other one over here.
Where's here?
See me? Behind you? Over here by the iron smelters.
I do not see you. Oh, okay.
Jumping. It's over here.
Oh, way over there. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Did this because it's an easy way to get coupons. Is just set and forget.
Yeah.
We have 15 printable coupons. So
Nice. Wow. Okay. Put coupons.
I'll let you deal with it.
Yeah, because I'm the one that cares. You don't.
Not particular.
The shop? But it does get you useful things, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Popping down a shop, because apparently there wasn't one. Okay, so. And Multi, you can make a vote for some stuff, too. Alright, things
If
we
you all
can
want. I mean,
acquire. Pipeline, wall, and floor attachments. Conveyors, ceiling mount, and wall mounts. Conveyor walls, windows, doors, gates, architecture stuff. So some different railings, pillars. We have some pillars unlocked though. Industrial walkway and modern catwalks, which I do kind of want those actually. So
honestly, I'm not too picky. I'm still trying to get set up over here, so grab what you need.
I'm adding catwalks then, because they're like smaller pathways basically.
Oh yeah, those are fairly cheap, so they're easy to build.
Yeah, so I'm going to put that in there. So that's 5 tickets. So we have 10 left. Customizer. You can get asphalt foundation material and grip metal foundation material. I kind of like the asphalt one personally. If we go that route. Let's see what else. We can actually do display signs now. Do we want to do the display signs?
They're
They're like
yeah, I
kind of
guess.
like item frames, kind of.
Yes, we can.
Can display an item. It helps when you do like the storage setup.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, you use quartz to make them. Anyway, I'll go ahead and add that one. There's also labels, which are like words. The other one's more like item frames. I'll just. You want those or not? I like the picture, but we can also have words. Which one do you want? signs, label signs, or not?
Uh,
Do you think we would use them?
label.
I don't always
Let's
use
go
them,
label
so-
signs.
I don't always use them. I usually just use the display signs instead.
All right, let's get the
I
display
mean-
signs. Fine
That's a
with
good
me.
thing to start with, the display signs.
I'll just do the display signs then.
I mean, we will always end up with tickets to burn later on, I'd imagine.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, what do we have? 2. Okay, total of 10.
Now I feel like I'm in an awkward position. Want to try and boost like rotor production, but
Oh, I'll add in factory ladder. That's useful to have that available at least.
I would imagine.
There we go. Okay. That's good.
I'm gonna rearrange these. I very much don't believe 4 screw assemblers is going or constructors is going to be enough anymore. Especially not if we want to actually use any of this stuff like at a high scale.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Logistics.
All right.
Okay.
It's a merger.
Right.
Splitter.
All right.
That. Okay, and then that's those. That will make those. Okay.
I'm kind of one who's running around doing the little stuff, so if you would like something or assistance for something multi, yes.
I'm just kind of sitting here quietly,
You know.
killing, just playing around with trying to make the factory.
I mean, I know where Caterium
Yes,
is.
sir.
Like, would you want to do anything with that? We do need to. We should at least. I'll at least go. Maybe I'll go and put a couple portable miners on it. We need some of it at least for the man. Unlock some more stuff. 'Cause you can actually make like Caterium wire and stuff.
If you want, I have some Caterium in a box I found. I've got 25 Caterium ore over here if you want.
I'm crashing again. I was working on my computer lately.
Huh?
That she's crashing.
Oh.
Mm.
Mm. I mean, I could offer to send you my video card, but it already got claimed.
Just gonna force restart it right away rather than wait for it like last time. Okay.
When I told my one of my relatives I was gonna melt it down for scrap metal, they suddenly decided they wanted it.
You told who? Your relatives?
Yeah, I just gave it to him. I mean, all I was gonna do was throw it in a pot and try to extract the metals out of it. Because a 4 gig card is just not enough to do anything these days. I never thought I'd say that, but
Yeah. Sad thing is, even a 6 gig card is starting to become too small.
yeah, my 12 is great, but I'm running it in a PCI Express 2 slot. So I'm going to have to build a whole new computer, but the problem is there's no processor out there worth me investing in right now.
Yeah, there is. The older AMD Ryzens, like even the 3rd or 4th gen, those are still very good processors.
Due to some of the emulations that I run, I can't do AMD processors anymore.
Oh.
AMD chipsets cannot properly run some of the x86 instructions.
Oh, are you talking about like virtualization type stuff?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
They just can't. I mean, I would love that they could, but I'm pretty sure it's like a patent issue or something because AMD is more than smart enough to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
It says guesstimating previous physical state. Reducing difficulty, entering the future, cleaning toilet.
That seems to be like a thing that Don't Starve started. It's like those weird loading screen messages. Don't Starve was the earliest one that I know doing it, because it was saying things like, reticulating splines, adding hair to spiders, making world
Reticulating
evil.
splines came from the first Sims, and there was a actually that wasn't even the Sims before this. It was on that game, but it was before that.
Uh-oh.
That's probably my fault.
Yeah, we just lost power.
Do we need to add more to our power generators?
Hold on.
Possibly.
There you go. Should start now.
Nope.
Oh. Okay, maybe it wasn't my fault then. I disconnected my base from the grid.
I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming. Back. Obviously,
Okay.
we need to add a bit to our power generation, which is not a problem. I knew it was going to happen, actually.
I haven't got the control
usually,
plants built over here yet, but I'm working towards it.
well, I kind of had a feeling because when I make this, I usually save up enough to make like 6 at once. So I wondered if that was going to happen.
And Sim City 2000, and I think the previous, no, not the first one, but Sim City 2000 also reticulating spines.
Okay.
Oh, the strangest one I saw before that was a game called Boppin' or Bopex. It was the least friendly game I've ever played for kids that was about a kid style of gameplay. Whenever you messed up in the game and you wanted to restart a level, you hit the skip key and the character would shoot himself in the head.
Oh.
Okay. I was going to ask, since you're here,
Uh-huh.
Graphically,
Gary,
mind you.
if we can put them up on the side.
Quite gory.
Yes, we can set them
Especially,
up on that side.
Okay, that was do another row right there. Okay. Which, by the way, what was the plan for expanding on this spot, based on your setup?
Well, I'll be honest, when I did this setup, I thought we could get a lot more out of it.
Okay, so I have an idea. Mind if I do the idea?
Yes, do the idea.
Because I'm gonna do a new platform down on the beach, way down there, for this.
I can give you a whole bunch of power if y'all don't mind me
Oh, please,
snagging, like,
okay. Well, this is something we're gonna have to do eventually, Multi, because he's adding a whole bunch of new machines. We actually kind of have to do this.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
it's not a problem. We have to anyway.
alright, walk me
way
through
down
it.
on the beach, we're not currently using. I was thinking down there on the beach, way down there to the right. Like, look, you right here. I mean, over here to the right, this area. I was on the platform
Okay.
right next to you.
It lagged and you disappeared while you were running up the ramp.
Okay, not that way.
Down here
That
to
way.
the left.
Alright.
Yeah. This whole
Oh.
this area over here.
I'm gonna snag a few rotors and a few plates and pipe pieces.
So I
and
know
then
that
I'll
you're
be a
kind
super
of
threat
using
for now, so.
the area stacks for this for other stuff, so I can do it over here, closer to the water, rather than underneath.
Yeah, that would be fine. Yeah, putting it over here.
Yeah, because I was thinking like over here would be like way over here, like this area, because it would be out of the way. I can pipe the water straight from over that way, and I'm out of the way of anything you want to do over there. Unless you'd rather than be underneath the floor, so over there.
No, having it off to the side is best.
That was my original idea. Okay, and that's what I'll do.
Put it off to the side so that way the stack can continue down.
Yeah, the idea, the expansion was what I was thinking. So I will just start. Oops, hold on. So I'm just gonna start somewhere over here. I'm gonna make kind of a platform over here. If nothing else, we can always do some more water pumps out here somewhere. So,
Where are the rotors at?
They are up on the. They're up on the third platform up from the bottom.
Don't have zoom mode on. That's
I think I see how to hop on a conveyor and get there.
okay. Let's start. Here.
See, are you near the base? Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the base.
I'm running up to you. Are you up on the top layer or by the coal plant?
Just got away from the coal plants, going up a big giant conveyor belt to, I guess nowhere. I'm near the space elevator. That's a better way to put it.
Okay.
Right. What do I need for the generator?
Ah, hi. There you are.
Hey.
What was that belt?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's our other concrete. How many rotors do you need?
40.
I got 47. Is that enough?
I think it'll be enough to get started. I just need 40 though.
Go right next to you.
Okay, do we have reinforced iron plates sitting around somewhere? Or do I need to make some?
I think I have some. I have 100 on me.
Okay, that's good.
This
Oh, hi, there you are.
Alright,
wrong button.
that'll make that. And then
Go.
Thank you.
You need anything else?
I got everything else.
Okay.
I just needed the stuff to make the generators with.
Okay.
that's the same thing I'm doing. I'm trying to not draw the main grid over what I'm doing over there anymore.
Yeah, once I finish what I'm doing, you should be able to pull from it again. No problems.
Well, I'm hoping with what I'm doing, I'll be able to backwash. That's not even really the right word. I'll be able to backfeed. That sounds a little better. Backfeed onto the grid here shortly.
And
so,
power back to us.
yeah. Well, that'll be my penance for the few things I borrowed. You know, borrowed.
Robbed, more like.
Perhaps.
All right. Well,
What's that?
since the factory is down right now, lady, I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm just gonna go looking around.
Okay, not a bad idea.
I'm gonna
yeah.
explore off into the plant zone. Went into the desert zone before. I'm gonna head off into the planty zone.
Okay, hey, one direction that would probably be good to go if you want to do it is to the south,
Oh, pipes.
opposite direction.
Oh,
We've kind of
okay.
been that way some. There's some stuff the other way we haven't been because we keep going this other way.
That's
So I would go south.
Okay, I will head back up and head south.
Okay.
Hi.
All I need now is some copper plate. Copper pipe pieces. Sheets. There we go. Copper.
There's a whole
We've got
storage unit up there.
Got a
for
big
the-
old storage thing of them.
Yeah, we have tons of them up there. Oh, darn it. I went back up there. I got everything for the generators and forgot the concrete.
Oh no.
Oops.
Can't make one without the other. I have to go get the concrete. So I guess I'm coming back up again.
I'm really appreciating that inhaler now.
Are you back up here? Oh, did you fall off again?
Yeah, well, I'm closer to home, so I guess that works.
You could make the legs. Have you not made them yet?
I'm falling. To answer your question.
Have you made the Blade Runners yet? You should make the Blade
Okay,
Runners.
later.
You should stop and make the Blade Runners.
I think he's busy.
Yeah, I mean, before he goes off somewhere. But yeah, okay.
Alright, and off we go in search of adventure.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I found a Caterium ore node.
Nice.
We do recognize this area as being where I first crash landed. Dropped onto this planet. Found a little river going down a cliff.
Nice.
Follow it down. Hey, bounce pad buddy, how you doing? You're really high up, but I can't get on your back. I made it! I made it onto his back.
Darn it. I come all the way back down here and find out, oh, now I'm short on iron plates. To make the platforms. Okay.
Sorry,
Back up
I'm
yet
back.
again.
I had to go deal with, well, something stupid.
I was gonna say you should make the Blade Runners if you haven't already. Multi.
I will a little later. Right now, I'm enjoying falling with style. It goes right in the same category as fresh glass sandwiches.
We're aware, that's why we encourage the legs.
Yeah. Yeah. He means another thing because that he likes to do because it annoys Catlin.
I mean,
Would I annoy you?
Just like everybody else, yes.
I would have...
Like, everybody likes to annoy me. That's what everybody does.
She's doing the voice chat, that means I'm not allowed to talk.
What?
I don't know, I've been trying to say something about 5 different times, and you just kept going on, and now I've lost the thought. So I'm, you know... I can't say the thought anymore, because I lost it.
Well, this time I didn't remember hear that you were trying to say something, so I don't know.
Oh, that's that. Ooh, okay, that is not my rebar gun. The power line tool is not the rebar gun, and I'm being attacked by 5 hogs. Ow! I'm getting ping-ponged around so badly. Ow, ow, ow. Heal, 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 heal. Okay.
Come to think of it, I could have topped you off on inhalers before you left. I didn't think about that.
I still have plenty.
Okay.
I'm
By
good as
plenty,
well.
you mean how many?
Like 7, 6.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That's good.
Do pale berries get used for inhalers at all?
Yeah.
Okay. I picked a few of those, so.
But we do need those for,
Already researched.
okay.
I know what he's talking about.
I'm 5 miles ahead of you. Now what?
Yeah, she's in Factorial 4, or Satisfactory 4.
Isn't this update 7 now? I'm lost.
Yeah, no, she's in like the 4th game, not the 4th franchise installment, not early access update. That's how far ahead of me she is.
Hey, Kate, you're trying to say I've been playing this for longer than you?
No,
Is that
you're
what you're
just
trying to say?
no, you're just faster on keeping up on the research than.
Oh, well, the thing is, we actually originally researched the pale berries at the end of the last stream, but because of the crash, it didn't quite save. So I just went ahead and went and grabbed them and did it again.
Huh. Okay.
What is this thing? A Somer sloop?
Save. What?
Found a Somer sloop.
It's one of those items in the game that doesn't really do anything but looks cool.
Work in
Guess they
progress.
finally fixed that.
It's a work in progress item.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means they still.
Oh no! Oh no, I died.
Huh, what
Somebody-
about those leg runners, Gecko? Did you happen to have those?
I did have the leg runners. I do still have. Or I did have them at one point. The problem is I got I got attacked by a bunch of hogs. One of them had some giant tusks, and then they threw me off a cliff while trying to pick up the
See?
summer sloop.
Not every problem could be solved by Lego runners, lady.
Yes, but you were about dying to fall damage. There's a difference.
Nah, there's no difference. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. Sure. Sure. Mm. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. You can
Worry
think
not, my crate.
whatever you want.
Worry not, my crate friend. I'm coming to rescue you. I found another Caterium ore seam. My way back to my crate.
Nice.
Alright. Let's see here. Alrighty. Oh, somehow I didn't take fall damage. I don't know how I feel about this. Trying to get used to breaking my legs.
Mm-hmm. Just used to suffering.
I mean, you
Oh
know.
boy. Okay, I'm near the area
Talking to the
where
guy
I
that played
died.
Dwarf Fortress's ASCII art, so.
Oh, come on, stupid pigs. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I just want my crate back. No. Can't find... Oh, it's at the bottom of the cliff. No, they just threw me off again.
Comply. I strongly
Take off.
advise you to harvest this specimen.
Let's see here.
Okay.
Uh,
Legs. Our gun. Xenobasher. Okay.
Really?
Harvest.
Something is
That
there's a
was wise of
specimen
me.
I need to be harvested? Was that the sloop thing? Sloop.
This is sloop thing. It's actually better to pick them up because it gets annoying listening to the game complain if you don't pick them up.
Well, the problem is I can't get to it, so
Ah,
just up at
I'm
the
not gonna
top of
say
a
they're
tall
useful
cliff.
because as far as I'm aware, they're not. I just end up grabbing them because I get tired of hearing the game
Oh
complain.
no. Okay. Okay, it's just a bunch of plasma spitters. No big deal.
I need... few steel plates. Iron plates. And...
Is there an improved rebar gun, or is this just what we get?
I think there's different ammo for it.
And interesting territory, I hope. Oh, that's poison zone.
Yeah, that's always fun to deal with.
Well, I'm picking up lots and lots and lots of alien protein.
I bet so.
Everything on the face of the planet attack me.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
Oh, there's another artifact nearby. Oh, that's a big plasma spitter. Oh,
Just wants a hug. You're in Maze Canyon, apparently.
inclined to agree. Canyon, and it is certainly a maze. There also is a crash site. Oh, it needs 3 rotors. Okay, I have 3 rotors. Hard drive. Fresh hard drive. Get the feeling that was not the artifact the game was wanting to pick up.
Comply.
Maybe they should make the other artifact a little more useful then.
Saying things like comply and stuff like that, but I can't find the thing. Into an awful lot of spitters. A whole lot of much else.
Water extractor. Piece of tubing here.
I feel like I need a jetpack to really be able to traverse this area. A lot of vertical.
Well, if you have the fuel, I did give you a jetpack.
Yeah.
What kind of fuel does it take exactly, though?
I
would guess
honestly have
jetpack
no
fuel.
idea.
Yeah, see, we can't even can't make that yet. So
Liquid tears extracted from developers when a game crashes.
uh-huh.
According to several mod developers I know, they like crash logs because that tells them what's wrong. When
Yeah,
people
I
start
have to say
submitting
it
crash
does beat
logs.
not having logs because that's a problem I deal with a lot, and that's much worse.
I've gone as far as I can, being down this low. Very bottom of the canyon. Might be getting a little bit bored with being down at the bottom of the canyon.
I am getting close to being done over here. Although I think after this, gonna have to add to the water too. But yeah.
I've almost got a small expansion to the grid over here. I don't have enough power yet to feed back to the grid, but I've almost got enough to start the grid. Well, second grid, I guess. I don't know. My house grid. I'm trying to get it to where it's almost got enough power to feed back to the main, but I don't quite have enough going yet. I guess instead of computers, I'm exporting power this time.
Okay. That.
Well, I am now in a genuine predicament. Stuck in a giant hole, and I can't see any way out.
Do you
Is
have
this predicament
platforms?
a predicable predicament? Did you predict this was gonna happen?
Do you have things to make platforms or anything to platform out?
Yes, I do.
Just do that. I do that all the time. Okay.
Oh, we've got a fluid buffer. That came.
Okay. We need to do what? Production. Ugh. First plates. Okay.
Is your all's grid on at all at this point?
No, it's not, but it'll be back up running here pretty quickly.
Okay.
I just need to. I want to make sure I add a couple more water pumps real quick.
Okay.
Need to,
I only need to
we'll need to
jumpstart mine.
Yeah, we'll need to
Um,
jumpstart mine ours too, so I will get the biogenerators.
Yeah, it's the same thing I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm doing that here shortly, but I had to stop and make some reinforced plates real quick. Almost done. More. Okay. Alright. Should be able to get some more of these.
The epic battle of me and vertical edges continues to rage. While I do have some concrete, I don't have a lot.
We did just get catwalks. Those are really cheap too.
Oh yeah, you might check out those.
I checked those out. Be not being attacked by everything that. I'm out. Out of that hole, I think. I found an iron ore node. Kind of giant tree root looking thing that just expands out into the middle of nowhere.
So what happened when Yggdrasil meets mutant genes? Never mind. That might be a bit too much of a Viking lore joke.
Well, I didn't hear it.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest
I
this
said
artifact.
that's what happens when Yggdrasil meets mutant genes.
Oh, is it the Yggdrasil, the world tree?
Yeah, okay. Maybe it's better if I don't pronounce it wrong.
Yeah, I don't have any... I just pronounced the most commonly heard version of it. I couldn't read it when it was spelled out to any point in my life.
Fair enough.
Let's be real, you know, even being its most fair, Viking mythology is a mess of inconsistencies.
That comes with most mythology, unfortunately.
Well, no, the Greek ones are pretty, Greek is pretty consistent, because it all has the one source.
Don't do that right.
Egyptian mythology was just kind of
laugh
everything goes.
consistency when it comes to Greek, but yeah.
Ah!
Okay.
Yeah, well, everywhere I look, I'm surrounded by poison.
Okay,
And I
I'm
think-
going up. Start the biogenerators, which should jumpstart the system. I may have to remake one over next to the water pumps to. I don't know. We'll see. See if we can get the system at least running. Okay.
For some reason, this growth I'm looking at here makes me think Halo. I don't really know why. It doesn't immediately remind me of anything, but just looking at it, I just go, oh, it's Halo now.
Alright. I got what I need to jumpstart over here. This grid's coming back up.
Okay.
I don't have enough to share, unfortunately. Sorry.
No, it's fine. We still have all of these biogenerators, so I'm gonna use them to try to get it jump started.
I was like, I'm trying to help and share, but it's just not working out very well.
Whoa! Yay.
I'm short one cable.
Okay.
One little cable.
There we go. That should be enough. Yep, okay. And that should jumpstart the main grid. Okay, now I gotta walk all the way around and get one cable. I'm definitely gonna have to build some ladders or something. This is stupid. I have to walk all the way around every time.
Okay.
It's like a 2.5 minute walk to get one cable.
That's running. Is it connected? I do not know. We're gonna find out.
Yay, I'm back! I'm back!
It looks like your grid's up.
Yeah, it should be. Certainly hope it is. Okay. The computer's running. Okay.
This
going
do appear
down
to be
track.
running, yes.
Yes, I know it does, but I'm gonna make sure all the generators are actually functioning. So I'm gonna go down there and check. Some of them will take a minute because Cole has to get over there.
Yeah.
But I also need to double check water and stuff and see if anyone needs pumps, etc. Okay, well, these all these don't say they don't have power yet. Is what they're saying. Can't say I'm terribly surprised. Okay, but this okay, yeah. So this one definitely. Oh, our production's definitely going up. That's for sure. That one definitely has water and is running. That one definitely has water and is running. Okay. Same. A little low, but running. Okay, we might need some more water pumps. Either that or we need... I'm not sure if we need a pipeline pump or just more pumps in general.
Oh, wow. That letter is nice. I now
Okay,
officially
so
like letters.
let me check here. Okay, that's not too bad. It's like 3/4 pumping right there. Checking over here. Yeah, not doing too badly. Yeah, we might just need more water, to be honest. That's what I'm suspecting.
Yeah, it's what it's looking
I figured. I was just wanted to check. From what I saw, production is up to 600 right now. Or wait, production 600. Yeah, that's correct. That's producing 600 megawatts of power, correct? So
Yeah.
So we're producing like 600 now. You like my lineup of generators?
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, it looks like we just need to get more water.
Yep.
you
I'm
need,
gonna-
usually you need 2 per 1 coal generator, but...
well, I don't really think in my experience you don't need quite that many, but
Okay.
yeah, I've done it. You can do one can do like at least a couple. One pump can do at least 2.
I'm thinking one pump can do 2 because I'm looking at the 4th generator here. And the
Yeah, I'm
water is
thinking-
slowly accumulating in it, but it's very slowly accumulating.
Yeah. I usually just put them down and then just add as needed, because I don't really. When it comes to the water pumps, I don't always count. um, but I'm not Jacob. Okay.
Okay. Got that.
But we do have consistent power, and I think the factory is back online.
Yeah.
Especially with the help of the biomass burners.
Okay, that is one. We have one more water pump up and running. Okay.
Okay, now I don't have to walk all the way around to get one piece of wire. Yay. Okay, now let's see. Should be seeing coal in that belt.
Really. So if I'm gonna make, that's what I'll make for now as far as water pumps go. If I'm to make more water pumps, I need more iron plates, or more reinforced plates to be more specific. But I kind of need both. But that's what I got. That's what I can do. There. I'm gonna go and check.
Reinforced plates are making now.
Oh, okay. Well, the pipe first pipe I checked is now full instead of like 3/4. So that's the improvement. Go all the way down here. Okay, so water's getting all the way down now.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. The coal is a little slow, but that's fine. I kind of expected that.
Well, I only fall and take 1 block of health damage now, so let's call that progress.
Just merger.
I'm gonna get up. I'm going to give me a drink real quick.
Okay.
drink some vodka for me.
Actually, if you want, I could go in a minute because I was wanting to get me something too. Anyway.
Okay.
And I've been running around doing all of this, so you can switch and do factory stuff again. Okay. I remerged. I re-split up some of the coal that was going solely that direction. We had 2 belts going up there, so some of that's now redirecting over here again. So there's should be more coal going to the other area now. So we had 2 belts of coal going to the first power generator area, but I only had one of those splitting off to this direction. So now I split both of them,
Okay.
merged them to the same belt.
Cool.
Hopefully that will.
Alright, looks like I've got consistent power over here finally.
Yeah,
Yay.
we're fully up and running now again too, and are producing a lot of power. Let me see.
I've
We're
only
up
got a
to-
trickle, but eventually I'll be able to pitch in.
Okay. Yeah, our production's kind of going up and down. So are the biogenerators off or still going?
Looks like they're still going for the most part. They eventually shut off. Okay. Right then, milestone.
Alright, well, hopefully before too long I can export power back towards y'all as well. It'll take a few minutes for my
Okay.
reserves to build back up.
Okay.
I burned all my supplies.
Sorry. I'm just coming back up, and when I come back, I'm going to somehow acquire some more plates, and then I'm gonna kind of do some stuff with the belts down there to improve things a little bit.
We have reinforced plates making, so.
Yeah, well, I need to have do what I was planning on the other side, which was to have more than one, have it split off to more than one belt, and have one belt only feeding like maybe 3 machines, and then have the others being fed by a second belt. Because otherwise the trailing ones never quite get enough.
Okay.
Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm back up here, and I'll be back. Sorry, I can't find my words right now.
Figure out how the heck I make these space elevator. The tile, steel beams and frames, smart plating, reinforced plates and rotors. Right. Ow. Hmm. Well,
Okay.
I feel like I need to ramp up screws somehow. If I'm just upgrading... Upgrading the belts will be good.
I think there is a hard drive you can find that when you go to the upgrades, it will take something and convert it directly into screws, but I forget what it is. It skips a step.
I've been told it's ingots straight to screws. And I do have a hard drive to scan. So, that scan has started. In 10 minutes, we will see. If that is the case, and we get extra screws per each individual ingot, I might split this belt up even further. Make more bars and screws. Make more screws for that one belt line.
Let's see here.
Hmm.
I'll be back in a moment. I gotta take a quick break.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, 100 more rotors towards the milestone of advanced steel. feel like I'm taking the approach to automation completely wrong. So I might have to redo the initial belts coming off of the stacks. Not the stacks, the... Heck with it. I think I will. Tear down. Alright. Structo Ray is still slightly inaccurate. Logistics. Alright.
Okay. As far as I can figure, we're producing about 600 megawatts.
How much?
600.
Okay. Good.
And more could be added. I did the setup so that it could be easily expanded.
Cool.
actually have like 3 nearby Caterium nodes, apparently.
Uh,
I scanned. I scanned. Apparently, we have 3 nearby, not just 1 or 2.
thought I only found 2, but
Well,
I guess it is possible that.
Well, I scanned. Scanner does not lie. One, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yep, 2, 3. Oh, one of them is covered by half covered by a boulder. Looks like your research got done.
Oh, that's good. Go check that out. Yeah. I've got a semi-decent spread of the iron ingots going out.
Good.
We don't have the machine sitting idle for 2. I can add more screws. Fingers crossed it helps. Okay. Alternate iron wire. Can turn iron into wire. Or we can turn caterium into wire. Or
Oh,
an alternate rotor recipe where it uses 52 screws and 6 copper sheets.
I produced 3.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Okay, we'll go for that one then. The other 2, we already produced.
We already have like boatloads of copper wire. We don't need alternate wire
One
recipes.
already. It's too easy to make.
Okay, so copper sheets and oh, doing some other research too. I see.
Caterium, yes. Oh, that reminds me. I need to make some bolts. Okay. No, not that one. The one. I think. There we go. I went to pull out the Uber gun earlier and found out I didn't have any ammo.
Oh, rough.
Yeah, so I'm making some. Oh, I'm over here. Okay. What? What's up?
I'm just thinking about how I'm going to try and smash in some copper sheet production down here to start boosting the rotors.
I'm back.
Go on a roll and out of control.
Well, rolled a bunch of trash cans. I don't know if that counts as out of control.
Well, sounds like you were on a roll.
Well,
Just
I would
rolling
agree with you on
something.
the roll. That's certainly some truth to that.
I'm just turning this once planned, neatly logical, nicely laid out factory into the spaghetti conveyor belt mess that I've come to enjoy since the spaghetti worlds of Factorio with Geo. For the only
Yeah,
it's-
normally
it's
trash wouldn't be such a priority, but we kind of forgot about it last week, so
ooh,
makes it a little more important.
yeah.
Just a little bit, you know.
Yeah, and sometimes wives can just be horribly unreasonable when, you know, a job that already doesn't smell best involves throwing away the rotting food. Rotting food then just gets to sit and become a science experiment. They're not very happy about that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I have the joy of having a wife and a mother-in-law that complain about the trash, so that's just great. Although when the mother-in-law complains, I tend to leave the trash longer because, you know,
Of course.
it's the mother-in-law. I'm just required to be, you know, a little bit unhelpful. See, when the wife complains, there's a reasoning behind me helping. But, you know,
Obviously.
love and affection, you know, those kind of things. You know.
They help. They help.
It makes taking out the trash just one of those chores that's not as horrible. Because no matter how cold it is outside, you know it's warm inside.
I disagree. I still don't think it makes taking out the trash any more enjoyable. But
I mean,
it's more bearable.
it puts a light at the end of the tunnel.
True.
Yeah. Whereas previously, you know, all you've got is just, you know, rot.
Trash.
So, yeah.
Now, I am building me a nice can of conveyor belt worms over here.
I'm doubling my power output, so I'm contributing something for the resources that I misplaced. You know. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Water's not deep enough. Hey, can I shoot the pet doggo lizard with a rebar gun?
It's not my pet, so I don't care.
But they're nice, doggo.
Well, rebar's nice too.
Ran away from me.
Well, it certainly ran away from me after I shot it with a rebar gun. I don't know why it did that. I guess it just doesn't feel the love.
It likes the pale berries. I've actually gotten them to come up and eat in front of me. I've had them that practically start to follow me around after I was feeding it.
Nice. All right. Right, copper rotors are now being made, and we're getting a lot more rotors with that recipe than we were with the old one. In fact, we now have enough rotors that I can do this.
Dramatic pause.
My Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container, enhanced conveyor belt efficiency, as well as the ability to store excess power for later use. An additional project part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
Oh, it's gonna take a while before the pod comes. All right. Hyper tubes. Hyper tubes.
Yay!
Hyper tube. Mighty hyper tubes.
Uh-huh.
Don't sound so enthusiastic. People might think you're gonna hurt your brain or something.
Oh, then I guess I better not.
I delivered some more alien protein, by the way.
Yeah, because we so needed it.
I know, we're running a little bit short. We're only down to triple-digit stacks
Uh-huh.
instead of
Totally.
subtuple-digit stacks. Is that the
Yeah.
right one?
Absolutely.
All right. Is that you that researched that, lady?
Yep. That's me.
Be nice.
Over what?
Nothing.
Way to make me suspicious.
Why would you be suspicious of me?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't imagine.
I never do suspicious.
It sounds like you're copying me.
What?
Let me guess. Whatever gave you that idea? Right?
Why would you think that?
Changed up the words just slightly.
It's
Just
almost as if we've done this a few times.
a few or a few hundred.
Either way, it's still just a few. A few million, a few hundred. Twice, you know, it's all the same.
Uh-huh.
Motors. Stators.
Eh.
Making smart plating. Or the space elevator. Crashing again?
No, I just keep
Give it
running out
10
of
minutes.
plates. I'm doing stuff and I keep running out of our plates. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Just.
There's a machine down here that I have a couple machines down here that I think are making plates. Not just the one. There's one that's making plates, but the plates don't have anywhere to go, and I've kind of blocked it in.
Hold up, where am I leading this to? Oh, over there. It's okay. I got it. It's okay, I just keep plopping a crafting table. Craft bench down so I can make some more. I do that like all the time, especially when I'm out and about. The trick is really making sure you do that before you run out of plates, because it takes iron plates to build.
Yeah.
Nice. We just got a miner mark too.
Oh yeah, cool.
Oh yeah, that was one of the things that we got. All right, so if you look down into the production floor, there's a storage container just kind of right in the middle of the mess. It's for iron plates.
Who are you speaking to?
Anybody listening?
Okay, because I'm not over there.
That is fine. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Smart plating takes a long time to do.
Yes, that's one I usually let run overnight. It just takes so darn long to get the smart plating.
Well, there's also those steel frames, which are also 500. Just so you know.
Figuring out what those need. One of these modular frames, but I don't remember what modular.
All three things are those other two things both take steel. Both of them. I don't remember other than that, but I know it's still involved somewhere.
Can't even see the recipe on the crafting it. I put an assembler down.
You
Yeah,
have to make that one an assembly.
I often will just plop one down just for the sole purpose of just checking sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, and now I'm out of rope, so I can't.
Oh, do I have rotors? Never mind.
There's rotors being
I have
produced.
rotors.
We have rotors
I
being.
have rotors.
It's fine. We've got rotors being produced. I'll grab some.
Okay.
Oh, so you know that thing you were showing me earlier with the splitters and mergers that I didn't get before?
Yeah.
I'm using the setup down here now.
Oh, really?
It's about the best way I can... I now realize it's probably the best way to split up and saturate a lot of different machines.
Uh-huh.
Because turns out one standard speed belt can actually supply more than just 3 machines.
Uh-huh. What did you say?
No?
You know who I got doing something along those lines from?
I'm gonna guess Geo.
Mm-hmm. You got it. You got it. Bingo.
Alright. Versatile frame. Take steel beams and modular frames. Reinforced plates and iron rods. I am just woefully unprepared for the amount of iron we have to pump down this thing.
That's why it's useful to have so many nodes and produce from all of them.
Yeah. There's the 2. I'm gonna speed up a one of the iron lines is now being replaced from Mark 1 belts to Mark.
Okay, I can now get us a couple of other useful things from research. Okay, first is this. There we go. It'll only take a few seconds. Stun rebar.
Oh, new ammo.
And the next one, which would be kind of fun.
Oh, a zip line.
Yep. That is now available.
Bear belt that I just...
Yeah.
It's fine. I just have to come. There we go.
Okay.
Well, we are up to 16 smart plates. Alright. I've got a bunch of Mark II belts. Eating things down here. Still appears saturated up top, so that's good. We haven't overloaded the smelters.
Hey. Hey. Well, I'm gonna show you. First, let me find a good one. Okay, I'm going to just plop down one pole here, and we'll say one right there. I'm just gonna connect them. Just randomly. Okay. It's been a while since I did this. It's been a while since I did this.
That's
you,
what she said.
you zip line on the power poles?
Correct!
Oh, wow.
Yep, line on the power lines.
The power zip lines. Whee!
That just sounds a little bit dangerous.
More than slightly, especially to the guy who's the electrician in it.
Hey, by the way, I got one for you.
Oh, okay.
So it's a tool. You put it in your hot bar, you use it as a tool. So,
I mean, theoretically, if you didn't touch the ground while in the zip line at
It's
the
right
same
here at
time,
my
you
feet,
wouldn't
wherever you
electrocute yourself.
right there.
But
The yellow thing.
if you forgot that, you would just die.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, you just jump towards it, left click, and then hold down the button, and then let go when you fall off. Basically, when you want to come off, you let go of the button, you just come off. So realize you have to hold down to it.
So you can only go one way, right? You can't zip up. You can only zip down.
Well, I think that kind of... Nope, you can go up too.
That's funny.
I'm currently riding the power line up the ramp.
Yeah, you can go up and down.
And you can jump off early and then catch the one on the next side of the pole. Oh, I'm gonna have way too much fun wasting time with this. While I'm waiting for stuff to craft, I'm just gonna grab that thing and just drive around the base doing absolutely nothing worthwhile and enjoying every minute of it. Well, it would appear that our screw production is now no longer the bottleneck on the rotors. Reinforced plates. It just seems like the... Oh no, the screws are the bottleneck. Have faster assemblers. No. Get better miners. Alright, I've got my time waster built.
Power poles for ziplining on.
Yep. From one end of the production line to the other end of the production line. Just zip line up and zip line back. Oh, what's the next thing you research?
That one just unlocked a new section. So that wasn't, that didn't give us a specific item. That unlocked it.
Oh,
It unlocked Caterium electronics, so other electronic stuff.
oh, okay.
I have the wire being produced regularly over here, so I'm getting to the different nodes of this pretty quickly. So I have the wire being produced back there.
Okay.
This one I think you will appreciate.
Alright, I have reinforced plates going into a container now.
Okay, here's now a new thing.
Oh.
New building unlocked.
Conveyor belts, or sorry, power poles Mark II.
So that way we can, attach more things to one of them?
Not sure what all they do, but yeah, something along those lines, I guess. I don't really know. I haven't actually used them, so. Oh yes, can handle up to 7 power line connections.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Well, since the usual one is 4, that's actually 3 more power line connections. But
Pretty
so
good.
that's actually a lot.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Well, the power lines apparently do have a maximum length on them.
Yes, they do.
It's quite a length, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not that long when you're working on a zip line.
Do the zip lines have to be powered?
You use the power lines for the zip lines.
Does the power have to be on for you to use it as a zip line? Like, that's the question.
Don't think so. The one that Lady was using wasn't. can test it now.
What?
I'm testing to see if zip lines need to be powered. No, they don't.
Like, no, you can hook to any of them. The one that I set up wasn't connected to anything.
I didn't think it was, but I was just double checking.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
So that one Mark II conveyor belt line has almost fully saturated the entire factory down here. With the assistance of one other one. AI limiter?
It's an ingredient for other things.
Okay.
Okay. That's an interesting recipe. Apparently the recipe for them is copper sheeting and deuterium wire. It's an interesting recipe. Okay. What do I need? Do you... So, is there reinforced plates to spare?
Yes, there are ones going into a container down here.
Okay.
Put a zip line here. What?
We should, actually. It would be fun. Can I take these?
Yes. Ones in the container are free are up for grabs. Ones that are going to the smart plating have a dedicated machine. Whee! Jump! Oh! Still mastering the zip line.
Yeah, it'll take some getting used to.
I will one day Spider-Man from all of these poles. Yeah, I did it. Whee! I'm just having too much fun ziplining around. I don't care about the rest.
Lady, you've created a monster.
Eh.
This is new?
You knew what she was signing up for.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did when there was some tickling back and forth going on when we were early on, and he attempted to do what he does with his mom and hold my hands, both my wrists in one hand. Yeah, that didn't last long. I got out of it within like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And that's where babies come from.
Let's just say that's the only time he ever tried that because it didn't work. Unbeknownst to him, I had been to a defense class with some other people, and one of the first things they taught you was how to get out of such thing.
My mom took similar classes like that when she was growing up as well. It's just she was too weak.
I know, but newsflash, I'm not.
You're not, no. All right. Alright, well I don't know if things are producing at maximum efficiency down here, but they are producing, and that's good enough for me.
Okay.
Get more things producing. Modular frames. Those need reinforced plates and iron rods. The smart plating is going slow enough. I think it can spare some plates, so I'm going to split. I'm completely blind down here. Now with it getting dark.
Oh. Maybe that's something we should work on at some point.
Oh, some lights. Yeah, that is a thing.
Yeah, although we may I don't know that we have them. I think we have to unlock them. I think we were waiting on something. I couldn't actually get them yet, which is why I hadn't had them yet.
Was it something out of the MAM, or was that,
Sync. Well, no. Okay, I don't know. We might have been waiting for Katerium. I'm not really sure. I haven't checked lately. I will... Oh, I don't have enough screws for that. Hold on. I will check, but instead of running all the way over there, I'm just gonna plop the sync down over here and then look and tell you if it's unlocked yet, because I'm gonna check now. Lights are now available. I don't remember the recipe, which would be why. So floodlights, which are big ones that can go on either mounted or on a pole. Those are 5 tickets. Indoor lighting, which is like a ceiling light. 3 tickets. And street light, 1 ticket. So take your pick. You'll have to bring the tickets over though. Or get it over there. I have 2 tickets.
Uh-oh. My Satisfactory just took an update.
So I just have 2 tickets over here.
uh-oh. That is an uh-oh.
Hopefully it doesn't crash while we're playing, but I'm not gonna count my bets right now.
Yeah, how big is the update?
60 megs.
Okay, are you on Linux?
Yeah.
It would just be something as simple as a file validation. Maybe a, shaders thing.
Oh, okay, finally.
Well,
2 more. Okay. Okay, I got something cool for you. Coming. I haven't even used them yet, so I don't know if they work. But that is something new.
Alright, well, true to my word.
Gary,
Here you
go
go.
check in the splitter merger section under logistics,
Okay.
the build menu.
Oh, a smart splitter. Oh, okay. This is the filter.
Mm-hmm.
What's that third component that it costs? Oh,
The
AI limiter.
Okay, so that uses Caterium. To make it, you need Caterium wire and copper sheeting. It is a it's just a 2-ingredient recipe, so that takes the basic what do you call them again? Can't think.
Constructor?
Constructors, thank you. You just need a constructor for it. But yeah, Caterium wire, which by the way, I have Caterium wire being produced back here. They're next to the steel factory.
Okay.
Sorry. Assembler is 2 ingredients, my bad.
But yeah, those 2 ingredients aren't difficult actually. We tend to have a lot of sheeting when that is being produced, and I have wire already being produced back there. So, yeah. That's how I was able to unlock the stuff,
Yeah.
because it all took Caterium wire. Anyway, if you put up a slot at some point to accept Caterium wire, I will connect it.
Right.
When you're ready. Doesn't have to be now. I'm just saying to let me know.
Right.
There's lots of things under Caterium. This is why early on I was thinking this is gonna be important to deal with Caterium, because we have a lot of very useful things under it. I haven't even used all the stuff yet myself, so. Okay.
Well, if you look at your power grid, you'll notice you have another 300 megawatt capacity.
Okay.
So other things that I have not unlocked that we can unlock at some point. So power switch. Supercomputer, which is an ingredient for the programmable splitter.
Huh.
And then we have
Okay.
Power Poles Mark III and Bullet Guidance System, which unlocks homing rifle ammo.
You actually need the supercomputer to advance to one of the other tiers, but I don't remember where it sets.
Yeah. So I need to unlock the high-speed connector, which is just before the Mark III buns first, because it's an ingredient. That needs the fabric stuff. So I'll need I think that's the fabric. Is it fabric or plastic? I can't remember. I'll have to check what that is. One of the other ingredients, and then 500 deuterium wire, which won't be that difficult. But other than that, it takes to unlock the supercomputer. I'm sorry, my words are all over the place. To unlock the supercomputer, you need 50 AI limiters, 50 what are these called? High-speed connectors, and 50 of the computer things. Computer hard drive, whatever those orange ones are called.
So what is required to make the encased steel?
Oh, that is like concrete and steel beams or something like that.
Yeah.
Let me check. Yeah, it's concrete and steel beams, exactly what I just said.
Put copper tubes in stone.
So it's 4 steel beams and 5 concrete equals 1. Get you 1.
4 beams, 5 concrete gives us 1.
That's what it says.
Wow. Production 6
Yep.
per minute. Okay.
Yep. No.
It's not gonna bother trying to set anything up down there for that right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna go run down there, grab the beams. Some. Nope. Oh no, I do have beams. Okay. Hey, do we need 50? It's 100 beams and 100.
Actually, I'm gonna go run do tickets so I can do lighting. So I'm gonna go run down there and do that.
Right.
Let's see, where was that? Oh, it was over there. Okay.
Oh, the encased steel goes a little bit faster than
Oh
plywood.
no! Oh no! I fell. Okay, I'm good. I didn't take hardly any damage.
Alright, well, we are again at an impasse, ladies and gentlemen. Because we have now been live for 3 hours. And it is almost 6:30.
Yeah. Sorry, riding zipline again.
Lot of fun, eh?
A bit. Just a bit. Okay, lights. Okay. So, so this is why we didn't have them. So the floodlights costs Caterium wire, copper sheeting, and encased industrial beams we make.
Oh, sheesh.
That's
That's
that.
a lot.
So let's see. The indoor lighting is steel beams, copper wire, and quick wire. Those have to be mounted like on a ceiling or something. Street lights take 4 the cheapest. They take iron rods, copper wire, and Caterium wire. Quick wire. Those are the cheapest. I will go ahead and grab the two that are cheaper to make. We can get the floodlights later if we want.
Uh-oh. Why did the fuse break?
No clue.
Multi, what did you do?
All I built was a storage box.
Oh,
I
the
actually
storage
added
box.
another.
Storage box is pulling way too much power, clearly.
I actually added 300 megawatts to the main grid, so I don't know what to tell you.
Actually, it says production over here. It says we're producing 900 megawatts. Yowie. That must be what
Yeah.
you're adding to it.
He's adding 300.
Yeah, I added another 300 megawatts to LP odds. I don't know what the heck tripped.
Oh,
That's
either.
strange.
I don't know how it tripped.
Wait, is the main system still going, or is the main system there? Because it might have been a minor
Oh,
one
I
that
think
went
it's.
off.
I think it might be the bio stuff.
Oh,
No?
yeah. If that's the case, well, it would have to be kind of separate, wouldn't it? To trigger that.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's the biofuel stuff. There, a bunch of the generators ran out of fuel.
Oh. Okay.
It's the biofuel stuff.
Did you access it, and does it say that the record's been flipped or whatever?
Yes, the fuse is off.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Just leave it.
Need that.
Maybe we need to-
It's the only use
We
it
need
has
the power
right
switch now, and
start,
that's all.
start. Only use it has right now is to jumpstart the system when we need it.
Yeah.
But I suppose if we did one of those to store power, then we wouldn't have to do
Oh
that.
wait, no, the one of our iron miners is apparently still on the biofuel system.
Oh, the quick wire over here is off. Okay, some of this must not be connected to the main system.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Not
start
intentionally.
taking care of some of that.
Because the quick wire over there is off too.
Well, Hopefully the 300 megawatts helps.
There, hook it to that one. That one.
All right. Oh, look at all this ore moving. Da 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 da. It's just a
if you look
Mark
over here
One.
to your right. Over here where I am. Behind you. Left.
Left. Okay.
Here.
Yes.
These are the Caterium wire.
Okay.
And I have one here set up for a third one too, actually.
Okay. I want to watch the ore smelt.
They're actually already full now because they've been producing over here.
I want to watch the ore smelt. Go into this splitter and just zoop away.
I think I'm gonna have to switch to do mycelium or something. I think. Yeah. Okay. So in order to progress anymore on this stuff, I need to switch and focus on researching mycelia. The only reason I haven't done it much is I was having a hard time finding a source for mycelia.
If you go next to my house, there's a cave full of spiders. It's got a bunch.
There's the mushrooms and stuff in there.
Yeah, there are a whole bunch of them. It's just you
mushrooms?
gotta fight off like 20 spiders to get to them.
Yeah, I know about the caves and the spiders. Nonsense.
They just want hugs.
Ugh.
Yeah, but she's not willing to give hugs.
They
She's
give
not a
them
very
hugs.
huggable. She's not a very huggable person. They tend to come.
Excuse me?
The spiders don't think you're a very huggable person. It's nothing against you personally, but that's just what they say.
I thought you were saying that you didn't think I was a very huggable person.
That's what the spiders say.
Hmm?
I said nothing about that.
I would say be careful about your answer there, buddy.
I said no such thing.
Uh-huh.
I'll vouch for him. I'll vouch for him. He said the spiders and hugging you, not you not being hugged. I'm tired. Gecko meant no couch offenses.
I did see the cave in question when I was over there earlier.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you it's friendly because it's not.
I know, all caves are the spiders, actually. Pretty much.
Well, it also won't help that I kind of irritated them, and there's 20 of them sitting at the mouth of the cave. Just to give you a warning. Not that I do anything like that.
Uh-huh. Totally not. Uh-uh. Please don't let there be a giant one. Please don't let there be a giant one. I can't stand those things. Creepy.
Is there any other kind of spider besides giant spiders?
There's the little ones, and then there's the big giant ones. Have you not seen the two sizes they come in?
Oh, you mean camel spiders.
You're funny. Ah.
It's beginning to look a lot like eight-legged creepy crawlermus.
You're such a fan of that song. Why would you have to?
Well,
Me?
I don't know
there
that
go.
you are.
I'll make it better. I'll make it better. Grandpa got ran over by a beer truck. Coming out of Woody's Christmas Eve. Grandma got a job out at the brewery.
So funny thing, I'm like halfway through this tunnel or whatever this is. I still haven't run into a single one. I'm still expecting to see one eventually, but
I
not yet.
swore I'd collected a few when I was there. That's kind of strange.
Well, you probably
I
got rid of
mean,
the
you know,
ones
the
at
intent was to
beginning.
be helpful, but at the same time, I'm not upset that you're crawling around in a cave full of spiders.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. I'm still expecting to run into one eventually, don't get me wrong.
All
And
right.
you were not helping.
Final act of the stream.
You were so not helping.
Oh, I fell! Karma.
Hypertubes unlocked.
I feel so bad for you. Oh dear.
Hypertubes unlocked.
Pipe-based personal transport.
Yay. It's kind of a neat game, actually.
Safe, aesthetic,
Oh, there's one.
and
Oh,
Game
God.
changer, really.
Enjoy a view of your hard work as
Really
you
is.
sort through incredibly tight turns.
All little ones.
Build them today. Note: Fixit Incorporated is not responsible for any harm
They're like,
caused by
crickets,
irresponsible
yeah.
use of this
That's what I'm
product.
gonna call them. Cricket. Crickets. What am I calling them? Crickets. Crickets. Calling them crickets.
8-legged crickets.
Yeah! Ain't looking crickets.
Alright. Well, I don't want to keep you, Gecko, if it's time to go, so...
I killed like 4
Yeah,
of them.
it really does need to be time to go because Lady needs to get off the computer, think about supper a little bit. Fully.
Well, I have collected. How much mycelia did I get? I have 200 mycelia at least now, so coming back up.
Well, there should be mycelia. I hope I didn't pick all the mushrooms. I wasn't trying to. I
There
just
was a ton.
going
No,
through
no,
there.
there was a ton of mycelia on the floor in here.
Okay.
I didn't even collect it all
Workstations.
actually.
Actors.
I didn't even collect it all.
Hypertubes.
I mean, it would have been funnier if you went through a cave full of spiders and didn't find any, but, you know.
Uh huh.
But I remember collecting some in there, so...
Well, some of the flora stuff regenerates. So
Well, I think the next the next stream that we do, maybe we have to do some of this off stream. It's like hyper expand, so we have something to look at when we start running hypertube.
If you can make the materials, I'm pretty darn quick at throwing hypertubes across all of existence.
Well, the whole point of a hypertube is to look at your accomplishments.
Oh, I thought it was just to, you know, put 10 or 5 of them together and then just shoot off the side of the map as fast as possible.
No, that's the zip lines. Speaking of zip lines, I just fell off the cliff again. All right, well, we need to get going. So thank you everybody who came out to watch, and hope to see you all on the next stream. Have a good rest of your weekend, everybody. Goodbye. Oh.
if you hold off for just a minute, I just literally came back from gathering mycelia, and I could unlock just the first node for mycelia, which will only take like 3 seconds to research, because that's how long it takes.
Okay, fine.
It will only take me not long. I'm almost.
Doesn't mean you have to keep streaming, because now I can make fart jokes.
Oh no, he's already finished. Done.
I'm still on. We're still live. We are still live.
Oh, we're still live. Okay.
I have not stopped because you decided to immediately interrupt this the ending sequence. But wait, no, but I've still got the. Just one more.
I'm
Just
just
one
kidding.
more.
I just wanted to see what you would say.
I mean, I don't know. Twitch seems pretty okay with all the fart jokes that Jenkins makes when he streams. So
What?
other people have used fart noises in place of the typical censoring beep.
Huh.
Because YouTube could sense that YouTube would detect that the beep went off, and that would still cause the videos to get demonetized. So they replaced it with other sounds, and that just
Wow.
happened to be one. They just took a bunch of random sounds, attached them to a soundboard button, and various versions of that noise happened to be in the mix for whatever reason.
Well, I hope I was of some help today to y'all.
Well, we do have the power grid boosted quite tremendously, so I can add machines with reckless abandon next time, if I can get over the zip lines. Maybe we can find some more hard drives so we can start Try and find that faster screws recipe. Able to boost the iron plate production, because I've severely underestimated how many of exactly just iron plates we were going to need.
A lot.
Yeah.
Do you have a box of iron plates over there anywhere?
Yes. Right here.
Well, good.
Could I,
Well done. Got something new. There we go. Expanded tool belt again.
Oh,
Plus
hey.
one-
Tool belt has been
Plus one
expanded.
hand equipment
Oh.
slot, actually, it says.
Never
We now
mind.
have
I got
four
enough.
hands. We now have
I
four
didn't
hand
think I
slots.
needed. I thought I
Ooh.
needed a lot more than I did. Okay.
That's cool. That means I can have my zip gun, my zip line, and my rebar gun.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably should get going before too long though, because I hear Lady's cooking is good, and I don't want to keep you from it.
It is.
Hold on. One more thing, then I'm done. Promise.
More thing.
One more thing. Just one more thing. Just
Yeah,
one
I'm
more
done.
turn. Oh, parachutes. Hey, Multi, we got something for your falling off of cliff syndrome.
I don't believe in parachutes. They're against my religion.
Oh.
Hey, multi.
Yes. Yes.
Live long and prosper.
I completely forgot. I'm not gonna lie. He
Alright,
did
are we
it.
still alive, or is that over with, guys?
No, we're still live, but I can
Oh.
end it.
Well, bye-bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye for real this time. Goodbye.